a homecoming crowd as Joe Paterno and the Nittany Lions try to put last week's loss to Michigan behind them as they take on the young and scrappy Fighting Illini. College football presented by Pennzoil, as you are joined by over 100,000 fans as the Nittany Lions take on Illinois in this Big Ten battle in a homecoming matchup in State College. His 5th straight start. It's a nice fall day here, good football weather, about 50 degrees. And we do not expect any rain. There was quite a bit of rain that flew through here Thursday night into Friday morning, but things are looking good as we get ready to go. Illinois won the toss and deferred. Penn State receives. And the kicking game, the special teams have been a problem for Illinois all year. And what do? The opening kickoff goes out of bounds.
It's a really big deal to us. We don't get a chance to play in front of this type of a crowd. And Coach Gottfried, as you know, sometimes a young team will play their best on the road. Something that Joe Paterno...
5 yards. And now Morelli's first pass. He's got a guy on the sideline open. It is Dion Butler. And Butler gathers it in for the first down. Seen Tony Hunt and Dion Butler. Derek Williams also with huge big play capabilities.
He's a big play wide receiver, and I think Illinois really, if Penn State gets off to a good start, that's not good for Illinois. They need to stay close.
Left tackle and All-American Levi Brown, but it was a problem area last week. They gave up 7 sacks to Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan got after him, and John Shaw is going to have to really hold his own at the right tackle spot.
Robert Price missing a couple of games because of a shoulder injury. He was back last week against Michigan and back playing today as Hunt tries the left side of the Illinois 47. He's going to be in on a lot of plays. Morelli with time, screen pass to Hunt, scored on a screen pass last week against Michigan for the last few games. And that kick hits the upright and goes in. So Kevin Kelly able to knock it home from 49 yards out. And that ties his career high. A 49-yard field goal for Kelly. Penn State scores on its first possession. We'll see Juice Williams when we come back. The drive stalled there as Penn State kicks off for the first time today. Derek McPherson takes it about 8 yards deep in his is the tailback. Illinois in their 3-receiver set. And Williams with a very late pitch. That ball's live. Now they're going to say incomplete. It looked like it was almost a lateral. And now joins him in the backfield. And they pitch it to McPherson, who is a wide receiver. And that defense impact players, it's got to be the linebackers. 2 of the very best in the country, Paul Posluszny, the Buckus winner last year, and Dan Connor.
Cam, they might as well be defensive backs in this game because Illinois is going to spread them out. So they're going to be like a defensive back, strong safety.
Posluszny, an academic All-American with a 3.6 grade point average. Terrific student and a great football player. 3rd and 1. Mendenhall gets the toss and gets the first down. Defense did a great job last week holding mighty Michigan to only 17 points. And their secondary 4 first-year starters. We've seen Tony Davis with a good play already. Justin King last year split time between wide receiver and cornerback, and now is a full-time corner. And the crowd getting into it with a 3rd and 8. Connor comes on the blitz. Williams gets away from him. And now Juice tries to run for the first down, but Posluszny greets him. Of course, there's always a possibility he'll try to bark and draw Penn State off sides. And there was some movement. A touchdown. Derek Williams, a dangerous return man, retreats back to his 19, runs into one of his own guys. He's a slippery, line him up everywhere. And he's in the backfield and gets the ball. He doesn't get much. In fact, he might have lost it. Derek Walker, a good defensive end, number 91. He's coming in on the rush. Morelli able to get it off to Williams. So Derek Williams has got Rice and Brian Leonard in the backfield. Check that out tonight on ESPN. Juice Williams rolling and on the run throws a perfect pass to Jacob Willis. This time the handoff to Pierre Thomas, and he drags a couple of guys for about a yard. Boy, how huge would that be? We had the Indiana upset of Iowa last week as Juice Williams lost. The pitch to Mendenhall. They're down 3-0. 1st and 10 from the 44. Juice pitches it back to Pierre Thomas. And Illinois with 40 rush yards already. Williams, the right-hander, rolling out to his left, throws across his body for the 1st down. That's his tight end, Jeff Cumberland, for the Illini. Pitch to Derek McPherson. That's the second time.
Your team's not playing sharp early.
3rd and 5. Williams under big pressure, throws underneath. It's complete, but yard field goal. And Illinois, with a very nice 5-minute drive that covered 58 yards, is able to tie this game up. And an excellent idea because it is very loud down there. We've seen it affect the Illinois offense as Beaver Stadium. And they're pretty quiet now. 2nd and 6, right back to Hunt. And Hunt is Penn State minus 14 yards rushing last week against Michigan. And that doesn't go anywhere. Derek Williams. Kapinos' first punt over 50 yards. That's another beauty. Halsey does not fair catch. He lets it bounce. It takes a little bit of a Penn State roll. But Illinois starting on the 11. They have not had good field position in their 3 possessions starting from the 20, 18, and now the 11. And Mendenhall, boy, this kid looks good, doesn't he? Rashard Mendenhall breaking free. And Mendenhall is finally dragged down from behind by the very speedy Justin King.
It's a good thing Justin King runs a 4.340 because it took all of that to catch Rashard Mendenhall. He breaks through. Pierre Thomas with a good block on Dan Connor, and all of a sudden Mendenhall is in the secondary. King came back to make the play.
But now Juice Williams on the keeper goes over the tailback. And that's where they go. Mendenhall looks like he bobbled it.
Fumble.
Mendenhall lost a fumble last week. Season-long 41 earlier in the game. Now trying from 21. And the Illini have the lead. So a 79-yard run by Rashard Mendenhall. Derek Williams split out wide to the left. And Morelli looking for him, and he's able to go up and bring it down. Derek Williams covered by Vontae Davis with a 21-yard gain.
Corner, number 1. He's working against one of the best receivers in the Big Ten, Derek Williams. I talked to Vontae Davis last night. I said, I'm going to talk about you on TV. Is there anything you want me to say? He said, I love my grandma. He said, I love my grandma.
His grandma back in the Washington, D.C. area as Morelli takes a hit as he goes down and throws it to Butler, who got his hands on it but could not bring it in. 10 from the 25, and that pass is bobbled and intercepted. It is picked off by Illinois' Britt Miller, and Miller finally is tackled out of bounds. And Williams running away and can't get away from Ed Johnson. Johnson, the big senior from Detroit.
Penn State, you cannot have plays like this and settle for field goals. You have to get TDs along the way.
Williams with the pitch to Mendenhall, and he runs out of real estate as he's, and now a 3rd and 17. He's got 4 receivers in. Halsey kept in to block, and Williams has to improvise, going into the end zone, and just over the head of DeWan. Will be from 40 on the nose, from the right hash mark. And Jason Rita, 3 for 3 on the day. This has not been completing a lot of passes, as A.J. Wallace, the dangerous return man, collects it inside the 10. He never goes down on the 1st or 2nd hit. Thanks, Linda. Illinois will be at Wisconsin next week as Tony Hunt finally breaks one.
Our players are excited. You know, our students are excited. Our fans are really excited about our program. So it's all coming together.
2 catches for 12 yards so far. He's number 2. They're going for him, and that's a flag as Alan Ball.
That's interference. Corner. Number 18 on the defense.
Penalty resulting in the 1st down. Morelli to Dion. to gather it in.
Also with his hands as he separates from ball, just can't bring it in. Derek Williams going to line up in the backfield. Williams again, the big-time wide receiver.
They throw the opposite way and complete it to Jordan Norwood. After a good start, things have slowed down for Morelli and company. On 3rd and 2, he's throwing for it. The blitz comes from the defensive backfield, but Butler is able to catch it. 2nd and 10 here for Penn State. Morelli quickly to Williams. They like to get him in space, but that's a terrific tackle. The whole game gets everybody lined up. Plays hard. Morelli up top, looking to the corner of the end zone, and it is incomplete as Derek. That one was clean, sort of a line drive kick, and Kelly misses it. So Kevin gets it at the 26. Williams under tremendous pressure, but has no problem getting away from it and completes it from the 42. And Juice with the nice fake pitches it to Pierre Thomas, and Thomas he wisely threw it out of bounds. 2nd and 10, another option pitch, this time to Mendenhall. Mendenhall runs away from Josh Gaines for the Illini. Penn State shows blitz. And they're coming. And Williams is going down. Josh Gaines able to come in.
The sack. Juice Williams got to throw this football away. Horning too tough, too fast. There's a guy out there that...
All right. And it's not Calvin Johnson.
No.
Okay, then who else? As Tony Hunt goes down, and they're going to lose a couple of yards.
You got it. Nebraska blocked the extra point.
Thank you, Linda. Dion Butler with the catch. Stopped about a yard short of the first down as we were getting close to 2 minutes to go in the first half. Last week against Michigan with a concussion. He's all right after that hit, and Derek Williams can't bring in the pass. Vontae Davis back home in the D.C. area. Grandma did a great job raising him and Vernon. Morelli can't get away from pressure. That's Will Davis. Well, they almost got to it. Good pressure up the middle by the Illini. As he bobbled it momentarily. An opportunity to build on this 6-point lead. First down from the 44. Williams retreats, throws up the sideline, and it is complete to Derek. Juice pursued by Ed Johnson and stays on his feet. Dan Connor finally greets him to 39. Williams has a heck of an arm. Under pressure, he won't get it off because Tim Shaw brings him down to end the first half. That is the 3rd sack of the game. Rita with 3 of them for Illinois. They lead Penn State 9-3. Let's join Linda Cohen.
Line of scrimmage. If they continue, they have a chance to upset these guys. 12 rushing yards. Right here, it's just, you figure Tony Hunt is going to have a big game where he's going to get over 100 yards.
12 rushes for 12 yards. So Illinois with the lead gets the football first as Kevin Kelly kicks it off to Derek McPherson. And McPherson takes it right up the middle to about the... Anthony Morelli has thrown an interception for Penn State. Richard Mendenhall now over 1 short of the first down, so 2nd and 1. Juice Williams holds on to it, and he goes down in the great linebacker, number 31, waiting for him. And Juice thinks about it, and then finally does pitch it to Mendenhall. And Juice again goes to Mendenhall from the 42. A play fake. Williams has a man, but he floated it too long, and Scirrotto intercepts it. And Anthony Scirrotto is able to weave his way all the way up to the 49-yard line.
Chose to throw down the middle, try to get Jeff Cumberland down the middle. Here's easy interception for Scirrotto. Catch it at his highest point, and he had a good return.
Scirrotto was on September 30th. Morelli has Butler. He's behind his man. but Morelli overthrows it. Butler intercepted, and Butler got himself free. Morelli hit as he throws that one, and that will fall incomplete. Kapinos has done a good job of pinning Illinois inside the 20. It's the third time he's pinned him inside the 20. Now they snap it from the 2. First and goal with a 6-point lead. Williams on the option keeps it, and Sean Lee, straight handoff, and not much doing as Posluszny. And it's off the hands of Connor. They don't get anywhere near him, and he's able to drive Derek Williams back into Penn State territory, but Williams will be down to the 3rd.
Flatness.
Number 15 is the backup today, Paul Cianciolo, who ended up playing last week, as that's a bruising with 1 sack of Morelli. Pressure, but he gets it off, throws it underneath, and as Williams comes in motion. Another play fake, Morelli zips it, and it is caught. Terrell Golden laying his body out.
Watch the protection. They protected him well. A good throw, a good strike.
Boy, and Golden coming into this game had just 1 catch. First and goal from the 3. Play action, Morelli going for 6, and he has it. Touchdown, Jordan Lyons, the tight end, and Penn State is drawn even. Virginia gets off the line cleanly and gets himself a touchdown. Penn State in the lead. And Penn State leads for the first time since they went up 3-0. Derek McPherson picks up the ball around the 1. And now there's all sorts of flags. This is going to come back. As McPherson, Bonzik's team. The pitch to Pierre Thomas on the last play. Juice Williams under pressure, has to come up with the big play, drops the football, and it's an easy touchdown for Tony Davis.
Makes a big play. He's on a stunt. He strips the football from Juice Williams. Ball knocks off his knee. Tony Davis.
Kelly makes it a 17-9 lead. Posluszny showing everybody why he is an All-American. And Penn State with the lead.
You know where you're at on the football field. You're a freshman quarterback now, so you got to live and die with the mistakes. Here he's going to pass. Now he says, okay, I'm going to run. I'm going to run here. Now I'm going to stop and pass again. And that's a freshman quarterback. All of a sudden, you know, it's not a Sunday picnic. Posluszny comes from behind, strips the ball, easy score. But you're going to live with the mistakes of a freshman.
Juice Williams, the true freshman quarterback, making his 5th ever start today. And Posluszny made him pay for his indecision as Connor. Williams coming from the Chicago area is Ed Johnson, who has a sack today. And after today, they still have 4 more games to go. Williams, incomplete. That'll be a flag as Tony Davis got a little bit fumble recovery.
Defense, number 11.
Mike Godfrey's Heisman pick.
Oh, he is.
Oh, no, but you have a dark horse guy.
I have a dark horse
that we'll get to later. Oh, that could be picked off. A fair catch thrown up, and Anthony Scirrotto has his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, you're so right. A fair catch for Scirrotto, trying to get the ball to Joe Morgan, the 2nd baseman, and they put a high fly up there.
Infield fly rule. That's Scirrotto's 2nd interception of the game, I meant to say. So Penn State takes over after the turnover, and Tony Hunt picks up about 4 in the first half. And he's running up and down the sideline. Morelli goes down in the arms. Another beautiful punt. Great hang time. Halsey gets it at his 20. Eby with the good ball game. Illinois down 17-9, and Juice Williams pitching it to Rashard Mendenhall. First down, this time at the 40. Williams decides to hang on to it, slips a tackle, and they've been running the option very well. Just getting that play off, another option play. And Juice this time, and he didn't even get the play off. If he did, it was just in time with the play clock winding down. He is hit from 41, 21, and 40. And now you can add on 36. He is 4 for 4. And then football back. A.J. Wallace gets it at his 1. And he's got a nice seam. A.J. Wallace, who has had some big plays for this Illinois team, working on only 2 wins this year. Jordan Norwood, ankle tackle by very proud of Vontae and Vernon, as Morelli completes that pass for the first down. Terrell Golden. And this is Derek Williams around, and then Vontae Davis. That's not good when 63-10 isn't close. And that third down pass is towards the second half as they start from the 25, only down 5. Rashard Mendenhall gets wrapped up by Paul Posluszny. Rutgers and Ray Rice will see them tonight on ESPN. 3rd and 9. Juice Williams, another drop pass. Illinois has had at least 3. Halloween's about 10 days away. Oh, Morelli completes that. Vontae Davis has played a good football game. It's remarkable that the kid has only scored 2 touchdowns this year. Morelli to Butler. He's wide open momentarily, and they say he caught it. Kevin Mitchell.
Wide receiver for Penn State, Deon Butler, just against cover 2, sitting down there, gets his right foot in. Close. Penn State beaten.
Minnesota's still looking for its first win in the Big Ten, and here's Tony Hunt breaking away. Come on, Coach.
They're getting there.
They're definitely better than they were in week 2 against Rutgers.
Look at this.
And that shows that they're getting better. How about that? So he's working on a new season high. And this is why he's so good with the hang time. And once again, he plunks it inside the 20, this time around the 11. Penn State fans imploring their defense for another stop.
He wins Heisman Trophy.
60% of his passes he's completed. And apology necessary. Illinois just 1 for 11 on 3rd down. 2 for 12, no.
Dave Wanstead doing a very good job with Pittsburgh.
Tony Hunt goes down again. Antonio yards last week against Michigan. Here's the 3rd and long. Morelli completes it. That's nowhere near a first down. Jordan hates seeing guys dive into the end zone like that, but especially if they're losing, as Linda pointed out. Juice trying to make something, and he won't get anything as Posluszny, Paul Posluszny, 12 tackles. He's got a sack. He forced a fumble that led to a touchdown.
He stepped up in this football game.
And now it's 2nd down and 10. Juice completes one. Derek McPherson hanging on to the football, but he did not. Yes, he did get out of bounds. Overall, finally completed that one. Then followed it with an incompletion. 2nd and 10. Williams with time, at least momentarily. There's going to be a hold against Illinois. This is coming back.
Did not make the call.
69 offense.
Johnson's coming, he gets him. Tim Shaw also in on it. The ball is loose, and Penn State has it. And then he fumbled at the end. Josh Gaines fumbled. Martin O'Donnell picks it up, and Illinois gets it. And with the change of possession, they'll have a first down.
First down, but backed up again around the 10. Juice Williams fumbles. Ed Johnson, Tim Shaw in the tackle. Josh Gaines picks it up, and he fumbles.
Boy, that was Martin O'Donnell who forced the fumble, number 64 in white, and then picked it up. Great play by the offensive lineman. After the Penn State defensive line put major pressure on Juice. That one is too high, and Scirrotto almost had his third pick of the day. In front of the student section here, and it's loud. Rolling, looking, way too far. Tony Davis, the closest guy. They get the game clock set back to 1:33 as the noise builds. Sean Lee is coming. Williams gets away from him and just has to throw it upfield. Receivers in for Illinois. Here is your ball game. Williams goes down for the safety. Dan Connor with the tackle.
Dan Connor, a lot of coaches really feel like Dan Connor is underrated on this football team because playing with Paul Posluszny and Sean Lee, very good linebackers. This guy makes play after play. And he's sitting right there to make the sack for the safety on Juice Williams.
It's the sixth time today that Juice has been sacked. Got away from Ed Johnson, but there's Connor. And that's off the tee from the 20. And you see all the DBs and running backs, including Scirrotto. Anthony Scirrotto has 2 interceptions and a touchdown today. So Penn State
So fast in the onside kick. Scirrotto makes this catch. He has enough time, and then the presence to take that ball back for a TD. Look at this. That has happened many times.
Just as soft Michigan last week got off to a slow start today. And here's something that I don't think we've ever done before. A punter is our Hewlett-Packard player of the game.
He was big. He changed the flow of the game.
Last year, first year full-time starter at corner. Pass is complete. He's still coaching him up. He's got a 14-point lead with 15 seconds left, but he's coaching up his guys. Now they're catching passes. But a game that was much closer than a lot of people anticipated. Halsey with the catch out of the backfield, tackled inside the 30. Paul Posluszny today, 13 tackles. Dan Connor, 12. 25 tackles between those two guys. As Juice touchdown, Paul Posluszny forcing a fumble. Tony King scoring on that. And Juice just going to flick it into the end zone, and that'll do it. Owen McCready knocks it down, and that's your ball game. Joe Paterno wins game number 360 in his long career. But Ron Zook, as Mike Godfrey mentioned, definitely something to build on. This down by the final of 26-12 for Mike Godfrey and Jimmy Dykes. I'm Pam Ward. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Coming up next, college football scoreboard presented by Acura. We say so long from Penn State.